I'm your host, BigTruDat, motherfucking Late Bloomer podcast. Man, I fucked around and unplugged my internet. But we finna get into it. Hope everybody doing alright tonight. It's kind of like a follow up. Oh, I'm the first. Miss John. What going on, Miss John? What poppin'? What going on, Miss John? So first. First, let me turn the light on. Fuck. Let me turn the light on. What screen you talking about, me, John? You talking about something different than what I'm talking about? What screen you talking about? Enlighten me. Catch me up to speed. Let me see what's going on. Before I get my take on the one you just looked at. Man, shit, what going on, man? I'm on here finna. Man, I get a call. I get Stan G. Stan G hit me up tonight. So I'm finna check out some little videos and shit, just see what's going on. Stan G say he wanna call me in the morning. I don't really know whether it was too much of the what it's gonna ensue. But we're gonna get into it, we're gonna chop it up, we're gonna see what's going on, man. I'm trying this the joint they got the hold in. So just in case somebody see it, I was smoking. The fat burnt it, got a hole in it. So hey, don't it is what it is. But I'm trying to make Memphis great when it comes to the podcasting, man. Hey, that's been my lane. That's been what I'm on. But y'all remember, the little comment Steve and they made. We're going to get into this shit first, and then we're going to go ahead and motherfucker whooping. And then we're going to get into the real shit. Like I said, I got Dolph. I got Gotti. Where the overalls at? Hold on. Hold on. Since you asked about the overall. Yeah, damn. Hold on. Bitch, I don't want to see the overall. Yeah, damn. You put the overall on. Let me go to work. Hold on. Shit, maybe these motherfuckers gonna make you tune in. Hold on. Damn. But yeah, anyway though. So you heard Jim Jones and Nas supposed to be beefing, folk. Nah, I ain't heard it. But I seen Fat Joe, 50 Cent. Fat Joe, I forgot to put that in the thumbnail. Fat Joe. Fat Joe. It seemed like Fat Joe was at them dinner parties. Fat Joe is being sued for allegedly everything I'm saying for entertainment purpose. They said Fat Joe was paying for a 15-year-old child, BBLs. He basically had fell in love with her. Everything that I'm saying is for entertainment purposes. I'm not from New York City. So of course I had to hear this shit third, fourth, fifth, sixth hand down. You know, this is not nothing that I have a real source about. Trying to Fat Joe on some. Yeah, that's what they saying about Fat Joe. But they got a song corroborating the shit though. Fat Joe said in a song, this John I was watching where they was talking about it. Fat Joe said that she was young. He made her. He had to wait. Like he said some bullshit in the song. In other words, like, man, listen to me. I'm gonna say this. I make music, not like I used to, but it's just some shit you wouldn't say. You don't say. There's no way in fucking hell that I would ever say some bullshit like that. So, but it's supposed to be some wild evidence on Fat Joe, man. So we're gonna see how it go. But I wanted to get into this little reaction though. First, you know the comment that Stephen A made, we chopped it up about it. And man, ain't wait for shit. That's crazy. But you know, they actually was talking about this shit on Gilbert's Arena podcast. And you know, it's about now remember y'all, I said this months ago that they was talking about moving the Grizzlies to Nashville. And I feel like that shit gonna catch some real steams pretty soon. But we're gonna get into a little bit of this podcast. Y'all hear me out, check it out. And then we just gonna take it from there. If y'all don't mind. If you guys don't mind. Went to a little pool party today.
Comments about Memphis?
Was cool.
I don't think so.
All right, here we go, y'all. Come, here we go.
Did Stephen A go too far about his comments about Memphis?
Did Stephen A go too far? First of all.
I don't think so. He told the truth. I mean, Memphis is cool for certain people, but like for others, like it ain't. I mean,
Everywhere a little dangerous though.
That's the part that I hate. When you get to this, is like even with this shit. And folk, like I understand because you from B-more, so we get it. But when a person get to speaking about the demographics and the highs and lows of their city, the first thing a person to say is, man, it's dangerous everywhere. They doing this everywhere. Yes and no. Not to the degree. Not based off of the people, the geography, not to that certain effect. Hell yeah, he went too far. He went too far. Ah. What city you stay in?
come on, yeah, be other NBA cities.
Only other NBA
So let me ask y'all this. Exactly. What other NBA city do you think is dangerous as Memphis, Tennessee? Now we stay in this motherfucker. Do you know I can turn on the news clips and like I said, like I did about a week ago, and I can just show y'all from every day. It ain't no robberies and shit. It's a killing, unalive every day that's been going on for the last 50 days in Memphis now. For the last 50 days in Memphis, Tennessee, it has been a homicide.
dangerous in Chicago.
Chicago,
Detroit.
and the practice facility is not in Chicago. It's
Yeah. You got Detroit? No, not where they play at.
Detroit.
Yeah, nobody want to go to Detroit.
Well,
Ain't nobody. People go to Detroit before. People going to Detroit before they go to Memphis.
Yeah,
So I've been so this is the thing. I've been saying this exact same thing, right? That Stephen A. said, like, it's a problem. Right?
It's a problem.
And since So people thought I've been hating on Ja, I've been hating on T. Marin, I've been this, I've been that, right? No, I'm speaking honest to God truth, right? The city is ravaged by gun violence.
Is that right or wrong?
And you got this.
Are we ravaged by gun violence? Is that right or wrong? How I feel about Stan G. I don't got no issue with Stan G far as you know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't got no issue with, bro. As far as the shit we already had, you know, I'm over here where I'm at. I ain't got no issue. I don't have an issue with nobody. So, nobody. Especially on no podcast shit. I don't have no issue with nobody.
And Ja Morant.
No, I'm supposed to be real. Listen.
The whole gun.
There's one thing we gonna do over here, man. Realism. I stay in this dangerous motherfucker. Do we send our kids outside to play like we used to play when we was younger? Like, it's fucked up. I'm team common sense first, though. I'm team reality. You know, that's first more than ever. So, if this bitch dangerous, it's dangerous.
One thing, right? People dying daily in Memphis. So to Stephen A's point,
People die daily in Memphis.
I haven't spoken to NBA players, but I know the times that I spent in Memphis as an NBA player. For 15 years, I was in NBA. The things that I saw, the places I went, the things I encountered. I would not have wanted to play there as an NBA player.
What it do?
Not a chance.
True. Okay.
I didn't feel safe, even though I ventured out in certain things, but
I'm just saying,
certain
like,
environments, I did not feel safe.
Are we gonna be like we oblivious to the shit that go on in the city? I mean, we can turn a blind eye to. I know we can't focus on it. It can't be the objective every day of our lives, but every day, you know, we living in madness, though, right? We do know that. Penny Hardaway. Then why Penny Hardaway still coaching? Because the nigga a coach. What you mean? Shit, they paying him millions. What the fuck? Why wouldn't he? He had his alma mater. Come on, Miss Jones. What was that a question to just throw me out? You should try to throw the live off with a no-brainer.
Feel safe, right? Whether it's a regular club, whatever we were doing at certain times, it's just what it was.
Fred Smithing.
Not to say that
why he still
people of Memphis are bad people. All the people are not bad, but as the old saying go, a few bad apples can ruin the whole bunch, right? It's just what this situation is, unfortunately.
Why is Fred still FedEx?
Well, they should move it to Nashville then.
That's what they talking about.
That's what they talking about.
You can keep it in the state, but it's
shit.
It's a better optics for the NBA.
I mean, know that, though.
Right? It's better optics for the NBA.
Nah, don't do that. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up.
He's in Memphis. He got to stick up for Memphis, and that's
why they love him. Sit back.
That is true. That's why they love him out there.
U.S. has struck Iran.
Stephen A. be tripping sometime, but not on that one, though.
Do you think Stephen A. went too far in his comments about Memphis?
That's serious there. Remember that we were talking about this shit too a while ago. Like, you never know how serious this shit is until right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, for every action is a reaction. You know what I'm saying? And we sit up and we think about all this other shit until things like this going on, or like war. We gonna get into that too. We gonna get to that shit though. God damn.
You gotta also take into account the city.
I'm not one of them people that don't think about shit like that. Global warming and shit that affects us. That's why I don't really like, you know, to each his own. I'm not one of them people that just really. I'm not really one of them people that care for going overseas. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the United States when it comes to shit. I understand we a crooked country, we do this and we do that, but this is where I stay at, goddammit. So whenever it's finna be some bullshit going on, I want us to be on top. I can't speak about, oh, we bullshit and we this and we that and this where we stay at, damn fool. This where we stay at, damn fool. We stay in the United States. So all they talking about how bad the country is, man, you better hope this motherfucker bulletproof. They got some shit that'll make us, they gonna make you disappear. Don't speak that into existence, goddammit. They ain't got nothing gonna make us disappear. Goddamn, you wanna click right on CNN right now. Talking about these weapons of mass destruction. I really had a dream about some shit like this though. Like the other night, I had a dream. It was kind of like I had a dream kind of like the Terminator did when John Connor mama was talking and shit about Armageddon. I ain't even lying, y'all. But I had a dream, and now I understand it though. Yeah, I had a dream that was dealing with some war, bombs and shit dropping. I'm talking about just the other day. I was just talking about Iran and who the Iran bomb. We was saying that who fault it was having that little conversation. Nah, definitely got to be scared. Shit like that for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We take a lot of shit for granted. You know, we sitting, we living, we going about our daily lives, and then, you know, shit like this. Be shit like this, and then, you know, it put it into, like, perspective, though, man. You know, like, you know, just got to get right with God.
To the city.
Let me go to this shit right
to
now.
People who are
Let
not
me go to it right now.
welcoming the gun violence. We're trying to get rid of it.
Let's see what they talking about right now, y'all. Slow. Bombing Iran nuke plant with U.S. bunker. Tamika, don't be. I remember when we just talked about this, you know, they shot me down talking about China and this and that, and man, fuck China. You heard me? I stay in the United States, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. All you silly ass Americans, listen, if you're over here in America, yes, I understand everything. This is where I stay, though. So when it come time for them guns and shit to be involved, these missiles and shit, man, I don't want to hear nothing that got to do with how bad we is and it's gonna come a time, man. Listen, get your ass on talking about that. In my mind, we still the biggest, baddest, most dominating army, and we ain't to be fucking played with. Give a fuck about that. I don't give a. I'm saying fuck China when it comes to war. I'm rolling with the United States, man. That's all I'm saying. I'll fuck everybody when it comes to beefing with the United States. That's all I'm saying. Sorry.
This is a Fox News alert. News from the President of the United States that there has been an attack inside Iran. Just moments ago, President Donald Trump putting out on Truth Social, we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace.
Iran been building some shit for 50 years, though. Ain't we allies with them? Motherfuckers, why they not helping us? OG Reed's tapping in. What going on? Appreciate that. Tamika, only country that would give us a run for our money is Russia. I'm fucking with the United States, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
A full payload of bombs was dropped.
You can take your trees and ass on and speak on whatever y'all want to speak on. But over here, God damn it, if they dropping bombs, hey, I'm fucking with the United States, man. This is where I stayed, man. Well, we need Russia right now.
The primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warrior.
So Trump just like they gonna go over there and drop them bombs, and ain't gonna be no retaliation though. Yeah, I remember what happened in with Japan. That's how this shit supposed to go.
Warriors, there is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace.
There's not another military in the world
to this matter. Again, that's just seconds ago from President
Tamika. Mid John. Listen to this shit. This for you. This for your trees and ass.
To this matter. Again, that's just seconds ago from President Donald Trump on Truth Social, suggesting that those B-2 bombers that perhaps were on the way may have been behind this. We'll get more details on these 3 sites that the president said has been attacked inside Iran. This comes after days of negotiations to try to get Iran to the negotiating table. The president of the United States saying it would have to be unconditional surrender, saying enrichment would have to stop. We heard from negotiations in Europe that was not being accepted by the Iranians, that they would not stop enriching uranium. There was a thought that this could go as long as 2 weeks, as the president said he would decide within 2 weeks. However, 2 days is within 2 weeks. And now word from President Donald Trump that these attacks have happened. Again, interesting that 3 sites have been struck by U.S. bombers. And this, again, we'll get more information about the exact targets and what bombs were used. We expect that the GBU-57, the bunker buster, the massive penetrator bomb, may have been one of those used. Fordo is a nuclear facility inside Iran that is roughly a half mile deep underneath a rock mountain-like facility that has been said to be the site of a lot of the enrichment capability. Esfahan, believed to be a storage facility for enriched uranium. And Natanz, another part of the nuclear facilities. They have several throughout Iran. It has been long described as a very difficult and tedious effort to go after these nuclear sites. But the U.S., for the first time, launching an attack inside Iran. Again, the President of the United States saying all of the planes are out of Iranian airspace.
Hey, why y'all think
the bombs do continue by the Israelis inside Iran as this back and forth volley between Israel and Iran has continued for some 2 weeks. We expect to hear more about this operation.
Yeah, what's going on? What poppin'? Y'all know. Seawalk. Boys, get on
Iranian missiles rain down on the U.S.
Boys, get on there and say anything, man. Bro. Nah. We finna see Trump talk.
Thank you very much. A short time
It's a
ago,
big
the
man.
U.S. military carried out massive precision
That's
strikes on the three.
You were just with me a couple months ago when we was talking about Trump gave us them PPP loans. We was all for that. We was all for Trump being back in the goddamn office. Cause Trump cut them checks. 1 minute time out. What the fuck is that? We 24 hours. Well, I get okay. That makes sense. Slap on the wrist. He do it again. You bust his ass over the head. You go from a slap on the wrist to busting his ass over the head.
3 key nuclear facilities
Trump ain't
in the
did
Iranian regime.
that. He did it last time.
Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built
I'm
this
listening to the
horribly
president
destructive
right now.
enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat
We just want the
posed by the
nukes.
world's #1 state sponsor of terror.
We just want the
Tonight I
nukes.
can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
You're damn right. We want
For
them
40
too.
years, Iran has been
Come
saying
on now.
death to America,
Deferred.
death to
It
Israel.
gotta be deferred.
They have been
It
killing
gotta
our
be
people,
deferred.
blowing off their
Ain't
arms,
end up
blowing
like
off their legs with
Baby Blue
roadside
them,
bombs.
you know.
That was their
Anybody
specialty.
else?
We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight. And all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades.
Magnificent.
Hopefully we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack.
Taliban.
With all of that being said, this cannot continue. Hey,
wait a minute. Don't you bring this shit over here. Don't you bring this shit over here, Tamika. Don't you get my page struck. Don't you start no World War III in these comments. Nah, he ain't capping them magnificent machines. Don't you start that. Don't you get the other countries and shit in here. Don't you do that.
Peace, or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill.
So no bombs.
Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight. Not even close. There's never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m.
So let me ask you how it is, though.
And I want to just thank everybody.
So seeing as though, on a serious note, we done, you know what I'm saying? We done drop bombs to disable they nuclear. And we know Iran, in history, they crazy as far as when it comes to, they do extreme measure type shit. They got a big army as well. And they dealing the nukes. Will it be any retaliation from Iran? How does this affects the economy globally? What's finna go up? What prices finna go up? What prices finna go down? Like, what's finna come of this? Seeing as though shit, if we struck somebody, we basically in some type of war. We in engagement for real, for real. Hey, real, you ain't lying, man. One thing about it, my knees pop. You know what I'm saying? My knees pop. They don't want me over there with these popping ass knees, you know? So I'm unqualified already. I'm 6'8" with popping knees. So I ain't even worried about it. Amber. So
Gotti, and in particular, God, I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
Let's go back to Trey Yingst on the ground in Israel. Trey, I've been talking to you for many days, and the barrage from Iran has seemed to be intense. Maybe not as intense tonight. Is that fair?
They will hear you coming. Damn right.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't seen any Iranian missiles tonight as the region is starting to react to this news that American planes targeted Iranian nuclear facilities. I just received a text from Israel's former defense minister, Yoav Gallant. He says President Trump took a bold decision for the United States, for Israel, for all of humanity. The world is now a safer place. Gallant is one of the men who planned the Israeli strikes against these nuclear programs in Iran, and we spoke with him earlier in the week. He called on President Trump to take this decisive action because it would stabilize, in his words, the region. There's an understanding.
You know, because United States, we a country. Israel, Iran, that's a country. So they attack certain parts of the country. So when shit like that go on, you gotta, you know, it takes your mind to 13 in the chat. What 15? It takes your mind to be over here. It takes your mind to what would be like, what kind of, like, they targeting our army bases. That's how that shit go. They target each other army bases. JB2, what going on? So what cities all have army bases? That shit get wicked. You see what I'm saying? That shit get wicked. Exactly. Let me put in the chat if y'all know the cities where the army bases are at. If y'all know the city where the army base is at, put that in the chat for me. Man, super chats and memberships available if y'all want to. So, you know, what cities are the army bases at? And where would our nuclear weapons be at? Because I'm sure we got nuclear powers in a lot of cities. I think Memphis has an army base. Or is it militant? It's somewhere. I think it might be an army base around this motherfucker. Militant. So would that be a target? You think it's up there? Do you? We don't have to worry too much about military strikes. We are far superior, but that backpack warfare, if you can dig it. Mm, right. Yes, man. We fucked. He said we got the KD said we might have to worry about Fort Bragg is big. We have nukes in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. For real, we have nukes in Ukraine. Russia took them. We had nukes in Ukraine. Russia took 'em. I think the U.S. already been posted in the Middle East for years now since the 9/11 shit. Probably so. Fort is too. Let me get you listening.
Understanding that Iran was getting closer and closer to a nuclear weapon, we saw the statements before the Israelis decided to strike these facilities about there was real concern from the International
Anybody
Atomic
concerned?
Energy Agency
Let me
regarding
go grab my
Iranian
charger,
enrichment of uranium at a purity level that was closer and closer to weapons-grade material. And President Trump taking this action tonight to not only target the Fordow nuclear facility outside of the Iranian capital, deep underground, but also Isfahan and Natanz. This effectively destroys Iran's capability to enrich uranium at this level that they would need. There are thousands of centrifuges in these sites, and the fact that the Americans have the bombs and have decided to use them to strike deep underground puts Iran in a position where at some point it will have to make a decision about the future of this regime. Because the Israelis went after many of the air defense systems around these nuclear sites. They went after the sites that they could target with the fighter jets that they have. We talked with those Israeli pilots earlier in the week. And now tonight, President Trump ordering this strike, importantly against the Fordow nuclear facility deep underground, very close to the Iranian capital of Tehran, indicating that this strike will not only damage but likely destroy, if successful, Iran's nuclear program and their ability to go and get closer and closer to a nuclear weapon. We expect to get more reaction from Israeli officials tonight, Brett, about this key strike that will change the course of the Middle East forever, and also what they believe the Iranian response will be in any of these strikes. The Iranians still have the capability to strike Israel with their ballistic missiles. We know, according to Israeli officials, that around 2/3 of these launchers have been taken out. But this really illustrates the concern for Israel and the United States. When you look at Iran's nuclear program, according
North
to
Korea
officials,
is gonna
they were
help Iran.
creating a nuclear bomb. We saw over the past 9 days that Iran has the capability to fire ballistic missiles into Israeli population centers.
So when you say help them, in what capacity? I think that the worst thing that could happen is us here in America is someone sets off.
If not months. And so President Trump taking this decision tonight takes that threat off the table. And it charts a new path for the region. We are in uncharted territory right now. American planes have bombed Iranian nuclear facilities, and they have now placed the Iranian regime in a position where they will have to make serious decisions about any sort of response against Israel and what they want to do in the future about attacking American interests or the Israelis directly. We know there are American interests not only in the Red Sea, but in places like Iran with the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, in Bahrain, in Kuwait, in Qatar, and the Iranians campaigns not only against the Americans in the region, but of course Israel through their proxies like Hezbollah and Saudi Arabia.
Military wise. I got you. So how y'all feeling though? Like I said, y'all worried? Do y'all think we go into a full out war with anybody to where we should be worried about some shit? Paranoid. I would say I'm a little bit on the edge. Not paranoid, but I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know, this different. I ain't worried, but I'm, it's a little, my antennas up. I would say that my antennas up. JB2 said he ain't worried at all. Okay, let me go to this shit too, man. You scared? Why are you scared? I ain't scared. I ain't scared at all. I'ma look. My antennas up. Shit is wartime. God damn it. I ain't got no weapons of mass destruction. Do you? You tell me. You tell me where yours is. I ain't got no damn bunker. So that's why. They big dog did all that woofing and never did nothing now in the American school. America's scared. I'm on high alert for sure. Definitely antennas up when they hit the corner store. Right, that's all. My antennas just up. You know, that's all. What's this shit with the corner stores? What's this with the corner stores? Somebody enlighten me on this corner store situation. I'm finna be friendly towards all and form. What's going on? I ain't putting 2 and 2 together right now. What's up? What's this with the? Guess what? Man, I just left a smoke shop. And it did. It did seem like he got on whoever. Yeah, he was mad on the phone, man. He got to speaking that shit all the time. He speaking English, and it was about 12 o'clock. It was about 12 o'clock, right before midnight. I was like, damn, I don't even be out before midnight. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. Man, let's just pray that they over here on their best behavior. Let's just pray that they ain't been over here living for 230, 100 years. Done set up families, businesses. Let's just hope they ain't over here waiting on that day where they gonna go jogging downtown strapped with, you know, 1 million goddamn bombs. Let's just pray. Let's just hope. Because they showed over, you know. Ain't nothing. The shit. Why Trump doing all that goddamn deportation, and you just done went over there and struck these people, and they got all these stores and shit over here, like you just said, not trying to be. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's some bullshit. What kind of sense did it even make? Goddamn fool, really? Man, what the fuck is wrong with Trump, man? Got all these people over here from over there. Man, you gonna do some shit like that. don't understand it. I was, you know, I had to think about it a little bit. And shit kind of suspect. Kind of suspect. I'm finna go to this little live real quick. And see, stick outside Pandora box. God damn. Yeah. I might have to take the Late Bloom podcast to one of these stores tomorrow and just get a feel for shit. Just see how they thinking. You know. See, make sure everything cool. You know. Make sure they ain't finna set it off in there. You know. If we can't go in them stores, you might not want to go in your favorite spot and eat the chicken tenders no more. Nah, you might want to leave the chicken tenders alone. Leave the wings alone and shit right now. Yeah, it might be over with for this shit. Gonna be cheated hard like they did today. I was wondering why they were too happy and saying, I see what you're talking about now. Right. Whole gas station. Right, that's a bomb right there. The gas station in itself.
Still was kind of the same mentality, but he's saying other motherfuckers prosper with.
I'm finna listen to this player collab real quick. And it says Big Jook was his own man and boss part 1. I'm finna see where this take me to, just real quick, and see what's going on. Ain't been cut out. Ain't no telling what these folks finna do. Let me see if this the joint. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Nah, this the joint. This the joint. Let me see. Let me see. Shout out to Player Co. and Trail Crowd.
They get it. About that time. See,
Memphis heavyweights. Memphis talk. Let me listen to this joint. Let me hear this Memphis talk.
Surprise. Let go. This track right here from my nigga Young Hood. Also, we use this on these finna get the showing.
They gonna stay at G on this joint. Let me see. Stan G, old man in the circle on there. What's finna go on, man? Let's see what's going on, y'all.
I really see what's been going on. Like, I had time to just talk about this thing about my growing, like real.
Can I get a record spin before you get out, Big Homie? For sure, for sure. For sure.
Let me know if I hear them.
Man, I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, man. Like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all follow all of the moderators. You know, go subscribe to their shit, tune in to their shit. Even if they ain't doing shit, go subscribe to them, bro. I appreciate it. Come on, Player Co with this, with the Wi-Fi. Get you.
I told somebody, as soon as it started,
Yeah, it's terrible at Wi-Fi. He must be on T-Mobile.
Texas
He must have T-Mobile Wi-Fi.
I'm talking about my niggas just showing their ass, and like, as soon as it started, I'm warming up. Man, you saying I'm one.
But then they be this StreamYard shit too, though.
When the news show hit the volume up, you know, dude in there picking up his food or whatever, was some kind of argument. I believe he might have skipped the line or something, some pit ass shit. You know what I'm saying? No, you up the pole and you know, on that jump.
Who paid it? What happened, John? Who paid it?
Big Trail, what part of the night pop up?
This sound like a T-Mobile Wi-Fi?
Here we go.
That Big Jook video. What's Dan detail?
Drop one.
That Big Jook video. This what old man saying in the comments.
Where you at?
This sound like a T-Mobile Wi-Fi. It's definitely ain't Xfinity. AT&T and no shit like that.
Oh, you said I'm black? Cool.
Yeah, I hear you singing that. What
See, Trailcraft sound like he on
Said, man.
Xfinity.
What a big street said, man. How everybody going, man? The heavyweights, not the featherweights, man.
You coming up clear?
the featherweight, man. You know what's going on. How we rocking and rolling, man. It's seriously outside. Motherfucking side. Rolling with this Castro. Put this shit in Mike Tyson, man. Yeah, we don't do no backwoods with it.
Come on, man. In the streets with it, man. The lodges, man.
You got clear Trailcraft shit, Sam?
Hey, man, we finna get right into this shit, man. We started out with the crime, man. I know you
shout out to Memphis Heavyweights. Memphis Heavyweights talk.
Yeah.
Shout out to D-Boys, man. Memphis.
I think about skipping the line, bro.
Skipping the line. You know what I thought that shit was about, though? I would say, man, I hope this shit wasn't about no goddamn, because you took my DoorDash order. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be some, a nigga done did all this over a DoorDash order? Because he was looking at the phone. Like they both were looking at the phone. Now, if he done did all this shit over a DoorDash order, he said skipping the line. My first thought was a DoorDash order. He came there, took that man DoorDash order, and he done resulted to some bullshit like that. Real shit. I thought it was a DoorDash order. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Coach. This standing on business and went too far. But niggas is standing on business that ain't no business. You know what I'm saying? Standing on business don't mean somebody skipped the line, bro. You don't know if nigga, they tell the DoorDash people to go to the side or come to the front of the counter. This is how they do DoorDash and Uber Eats. Man, that's
Cyber TV was going on. Shit, you supposed to skip the line if you mobile. That's what I'm laughing at, because I done skipped the line so many times when I was DoorDashing and Ubering, man. I'm not thinking about a motherfucker in there. You hear me? When I'm in the car, listen, I had it so bad when I was in the car, when I used to Uber and DoorDash. Man, I don't give a fuck what line I pull up in. I'm going to the front because I feel like I was supposed to be automatic. McDonald's used to tell me, sir, you got to go back. I used to hate going to KFC. KFC make you get out the car, come in. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a DoorDash story time. I got about 3 platinum DoorDash story times. I read shit though. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a DoorDash story time. Not tonight, but I'm gonna give y'all a DoorDash story time. Like, shit, hell yeah. But shit yeah. Man, DoorDash terminated my account, man. They deactivated my account, man. Real shit though. You know. Fuck DoorDash. Yeah.
A lot of it don't make no.
I used to. They deactivated my account. Shout out to my little niece, man. My little niece, when I first got out, I'm gonna say this though. I think I told y'all this though. But when I couldn't get no real job out here, though, like real talk, DoorDash saved my life. Cause it was like a daily hustle. I could actually get out here every day, go get me some money. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit saved my life. DoorDash and then my little niece name. Shit. My girl name. My mama name. Shit, whoever name I could find at the time that wasn't mine, that would let me DoorDash in their name. Real shit. So shout out to DoorDash though, for real. I said fuck with shout out to DoorDash. I still got me an Uber Eats account though. For sure. I said I was gonna crank back up.
I be telling my nigga, like, bro, you got fuck with niggas of your caliber, bro. Like me, I can't be out here fuck. I ain't got shit going on. Ain't got nothing to lose. Just on some notorious big shit. They ready to die. They ready to die. Whatever. Sneak to kill something.
You say you killed him for selling you a fake perk. So you knew you was in your right mind. If you killed the first
don't
nigga,
be playing
you
about
killed your
that
first homeboy.
Nah, they don't be bullshit.
Well, you knew it was your
Okay, the first jump was the jump he did in the bait or in the hype?
I'm gonna tell you the way you get around it though. I'm finna give you the game right here on the bloomer. This how you get around it. But they tried to fix me too though, but I'm smooth. You sign up for bike orders. When you sign up with bike orders, then you don't have to sign up with no car. So that's how you do that. But see, they tried to deactivate my account. Not deactivate, but they tried to hit me with this shit too. Because they was like, you supposed to be on a bike. But, you know, you doing 40, 50. Then I used to have people standing outside their house waiting on me to pull up on a bike. Like, yeah, we wait on this guy to pull up on the bike to see how, you know, you was going to deliver the food. I was like, nah, I ain't on no goddamn bike. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you do it. Shout out to Cypress TV, though.
Who was in the Heights, his homeboy done had the food truck.
Just gave you some free game, though.
Yeah, he got active on his homeboys.
Exactly. That's how niggas like us gotta do it, man. That's how we gotta do it. We gotta finesse the system, you know. Where's a will, there's a way. Exactly. So I'm also another one for my guys who like to Uber eat. And let me tell you this. Ain't no way in the fucking world you supposed to be out here handling this food all day and you don't eat free. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you how you eat off of Uber Eats. This is how you eat. This is how you eat off DoorDash and Uber Eats. Yeah, so when I tell y'all this, don't be like, so that's why I ain't get my food. That's why. Fuck that. You got your money back. And Blue Ass, what's up? You got your money back. And another Uber guy came and did it. God damn it, listen, it was late. And shit was too good. It was all perfect. And then, all right. So, no, man, I ain't gonna get y'all that juice. I ain't gonna get y'all that juice right now. I ain't gonna get y'all that juice. Nah, fuck it. You know, this is how you eat. This is how you eat free. Ain't no trying to finesse the system. I do. What you mean? Ain't no way in that. Listen, if I'm handling food all day, goddamn it, I'm gonna eat. Ain't no trying to. I'm eating all day. Whenever I'm out here Uber eating, it is what it is, y'all. All right. Somebody might run this back and be like, oh, that might not. Goddamn it, I'm eating. So, let me see. Let me tell you about this platinum time where it was It was probably like, y'all know the McDonald's out there on Winchester. I want to say Winchester. Memphis won't ever hear because people ain't gonna let it go. That was, got to get back to that shit too. Will Memphis ever heal? He said Memphis won't ever heal because people won't never let it go. Okay, then that was with the Dolph and Gotti situation. Nah, this shit out east. We out east with it, love. Old Stanley accused player code and trail of hating on him. Vintage roasting session. That's what I'm finna get to. See, I gotta get to this shit too, y'all. I ain't know this. I'm here. Okay, that's what I'm finna get to. Damn. So, oh man. So that's why I'm in the mix. And that's why I got the call from Stan G. Man, Stan G said we going live in the morning, man. What's going on? Yeah. Stan G said we going live in the morning, man. Stan G called me and said, man, I'm finna turn you all the way up. I'm finna turn you all the way up, man. What's going on? Man, what is going on, man? What is going on? What is going on? My boy say he finna turn me all the way up. He say he finna give me the keys to the city, man. That's on granted. Stan, he say he finna give me the keys to the city bar with this podcast shit. He say he out of town. So he said he out of town. Man, you know, Cypress. You know goddamn well I ain't going for no isms. Stop it, man. You know I ain't going for no isms, man. I ain't going for no isms, man. I ain't going for no ills, man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm finna see what's going on, though.
No matter what he doing for the label.
I'm finna get caught up to speed of what's going on. I'm finna, you know.
Go. Even after the demonstration.
Yeah, we doing good over here, man. We ain't gonna do.
Woo. This how this go. This
let's see what's going on,
if
though.
Him and whoever roll out it is, like, man, bro, I think we need.
When do the roasting start? When does the altercation
like,
start?
I don't know how bro actually took this shit, but like, you know, with the situation that happened to him, because like, yeah, he should have made it. Yeah, he should have been like one of the top 10 producer nigga talking about, but this shit ain't happening. No, you been on here capping and yapping, fool. Niggas been.
Oh, here you go. Here you go.
I ain't doing no shit for no food, man.
There you go.
They ready to kill you about that shit. I mean, niggas for real, bro.
What's up with no the Jook?
How we hating on we spending on this internet? You want to run your channel up? You don't got to do nothing but get on here and pop this long little dog shit on my mom. And I learned that from most of y'all niggas. Big facts.
Stan G, you met Gotti, you met Jook.
This Stan G, Trailcraft and Player Coach.
Probably been around, but see, like, this be the thing. A lot of people, like, they be mad at them folks because certain shit didn't go in their way, like the nigga out there was telling you about. He mad because some shit, some business went on with him and dude didn't go right. You feel?
So if a nigga got respect for Gotti and Jook and they mama, a nigga hating on Stan G.
I don't know.
Y'all really, hey, because a nigga know that Jook.
How we hating on we spending the truth, bro? You don't get on her. You don't get on this bitch but do nothing but hate on Gotti.
You on good Wi-Fi now.
That's it. Come out Gotti going. At first he was saying Gotti wasn't going to jail.
Now he going to jail. And if you want to be real, that's just like you said, go man in jail. That man ain't in no motherfucking jail, fool. So I really could have been bust down that on this camp ass shit y'all be popping on the internet, fool. Nigga, I'm in Memphis for real, bro.
What's up with the big Jook?
I'm in Memphis for real, bro.
Stan G, you the same person in the comments said the Jook video before I even logged on. He said
he was ready to talk about that and start hating, fool.
What Jook video?
Extra large. So he was showing love. He said that big Jook video. So we talking about the big Jook video. Now he made, bro, I don't hate big Jook. I'm paid. That's what bro, I don't hate big Jook. What the fuck?
Man, that's what they want you to do on her, bro. They want you to hate Jook. They want you to hate God. If you said God ain't going to jail, they mad at you.
Damn, man.
That's it. You said God ain't going to jail. They ready to kill you about that shit. Ain't me. Don't get mad because dude living his best life, man.
We just started this conversation. Said we ain't hating on nobody.
That's why all of them been clicking up and shit. I know I just ain't been saying nothing. That's why all them suckers been clicking up and shit, bro.
Man, it's people that done hated on me, made videos. It's people that lied on me on the internet. Man, hey, it is what it is.
And to be real, we really ain't even been on these folks' ass, bro. To be 100, we ain't even been on these folks' ass. They just been catching it out the earth so they feel guilty.
You remember Blue Ass X? Can you tell a killer when you see that nigga? I am just saying you can look in full face and tell he.
You ain't on a bandwagon, bro. There's no way I could be hating on nobody. It's pictures of me with niggas from all different sides of Memphis. All different sides. It's time-stamped in events of me being in the same arena as all these people in Memphis.
Man, y'all kissing so much ass and riding so much dick on this internet. This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
I ain't doing no shit for no views, man. I ain't
I swear to God, bro. It's emotion in real life. Shit on man, let's talk about this.
These niggas been getting money. Niggas been taking care of me. Man, it ain't
you saw what I did, shit.
Niggas ain't
never man. You niggas get stable, then come holler at me, man.
My niggas
I
ain't
made my kick back with my feet up, man. I ain't got to be outside making videos in the heat. What's wrong with you, man? I'm going to start jumping hard on you.
Hey, nah, fuck all that. I got something.
I got back to read, looking at this shit, man.
Hey, man, go handle this smoke.
I don't speak on shit.
Now, that's what I did see. I ain't see you with no picture, with no Jook or no Gotti, but I did see that video. Nigga, you claim you from the city and you ain't have to smoke. I seen that video. And you ain't whooped the nigga. I seen West 100 pull up to your house and you ain't get active, nigga. So if you want to talk shit, then we can talk facts. I'll never hate on a nigga, but since you from the city, I would never gonna say nothing about.
That's really why we been inspiring you, nigga.
And you didn't turn that bitch out. You
been on here capping and yapping, fool. Nigga been inspiring you, cause you from the city. Then you wanna come up here and play and shit, fool.
Nah, nigga, my nigga, I'm not gonna hate on God. I'm not gonna hate on God. I ain't gonna hate on Jook. I ain't gonna hate on nobody.
Keep going, bro.
I ain't doing it. I ain't hating on the nigga, man. What they hate on the nigga, man? My kids good, my old lady good, my mama good. Man, shit, when it comes to the city, I like to see niggas get money from the city. I like to see niggas take care of their business from the city.
Y'all think this just
I really don't participate in turning niggas down from the
So let me ask y'all this. It ain't really no way I can get involved in this shit though. You see what I'm saying? This ain't my cup of tea. This ain't my cup of tea. Nah, we laughing about something else, bro. Trust me. We laughing about something else. Nah, I feel you though.
From the city, that ain't really what I do. I'm on YouTube really to be telling spreading a message, stop crashing out. This my number one thing.
On a serious note though,
stop crashing out. But one thing for sure.
On casino, like I said, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? But what I think of him, I just know he about it big. What I think of him, I can tell he about it big. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know of him. No shit like that. But I know he about it big.
Show two things for certain, man. A nigga ain't pussy. But I don't do all that woofing and shit. But man, you lying on me. You lying on me. You lied on me and you lied on Coke. Man, nigga, hey, one thing I've been on, dude, I done pulled up on dude done pulled up on me. We ain't never discussed no nigga in a negative way.
Yeah. And when we been popping shit on these videos, we really ain't even been talking about you whack ass nigga, but you niggas stay catching shit out the earth. We be talking about a whole nother motherfucker, and I'm pretty sure he watching it. He gonna be doing the video soon. But that's your homeboy too. That, like I said, all these fuck niggas run around with each other. All of them.
This the heavyweights, not the featherweights.
J MacD.
That's why they been trying to pop it like us, bro. That's what these suckers mad about, bro. They been trying to pop it like us and can't do it, bro. You niggas keep buying views and shit. I'm sick of you suckers. On me. And it's still long live Big Jook, nigga. Fuck you talking about. That way, nigga.
Nigga, man, what a nigga gonna get a chain for? Is these niggas and these women, is some of these crews and cliques finna get out of the chain, they finna get out of the deal?
They need one. Where they do? I know some niggas from for real. Y'all want me to tap in and see if they'll fuck with y'all?
I got niggas' phone numbers, man. I got niggas' phone numbers.
Good mascot ass niggas.
Shit, man, my folks know Dolph and them folks for real. They know Dolph daddy for real. Like, what the fuck? I was one of the first niggas to see Dolph on his come up. The fuck I'ma hate on? I never would hate on Dolph.
And this be the crazy part, Broadway gotta say that, cause this shit be
so
real.
Going back to the title at hand. It's a lot of shit that done trickled down in our city because of the Dolph and Gotti incident, man. You know, will the city ever heal? Somebody, I think JB2 said, or maybe it was Cypress said that, you know, he said, nah, because, you know, people won't let it go. Like, I try to stay away from Dolph got it. You know, my last commentary on this shit really was, I could see the fault in both. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, South Memphis. But, you know, I didn't agree with a lot of, you know, some of the shit. Like, for sure. I see ways where a nigga could have diverted their energy. A lot of these niggas hated on Dolph before he died, though. That was Cypher, and he was right. Hey, check this out. I got a partner. I think I shared this with y'all before. And from his observation, he felt like Dolph made the wrong choice when it came to that. He said he was in there when that Zed Zilla Gotti Dolph conversation. He said he was in the room, and he said from how he looked at it, Gotti wasn't trying to little boy him. Excuse me, but you know. Everybody say, you know, Dolph felt like he was. But my partner said he was saying that Gotti was basically saying shit, he done took losses with Zilla. He had took losses with Lito. So as a businessman, you know, he was just saying, you know, he see you already got this, got that. You know what I'm saying? You really already ready to go. So he wasn't trying to shit on them. And so I don't know. And this come from somebody that I know was around for sure, for sure. Like, I ain't gonna say I know he was around when this happened, but I don't see why he lying. But I know he was around these people though, like for sure, for sure. So he went as far as to say he was there when it happened, and you know I actually said this a while ago though. He said he was there, and he said he didn't feel like Gotti was saying nothing wrong, like even just as far as managing them. Shouldn't have spoke on them men to a motherfucker you trying to bring onto the team. I mean, everybody do business different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do business different too. I can see where you saying that too, but I can see where a nigga just being honest. You see what I'm saying? What happened to being honest with a motherfucker? I took a couple losses on them. I can feel what you saying, but it depends on how the conversation was really delivered. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I'm just saying I wasn't there, but I done took shit wrong. I done took shit and heard what I done wanted to hear sometimes, and not actually what was said. You know what I'm saying? Or I done just took shit the wrong way in general. So I'm saying it does happen too. And when you take shit how you want to take it, you ain't really trying to compromise. How you gonna do me if I slip up? Because we also seen take Lito's cash money and leave him there in a bad deal and bought himself out. Taking the cash money, leave him there in a bad deal and bought him out. Interesting, that'd be a good point. Dolph wanted to cloud up and take his career up. Compliment. I don't think Gotti meant any harm by making him that statement. That was a sin. That was Zilla and Lito's liability. That shite said. Now the shit you saying with Lito, that's different. You moving the goalpost, even if Dolph took it like that, made no sense to air that out. If he didn't want to mess with Gotti, just leave it. Good point. You see what I'm saying? That's why, man, me being a real person, one thing for sure, I don't like to harbor on this shit. I noticed the effect of what the Dolph did. It's the what happened. It's the over. But me just being real, it was a lot of bullshit on both sides, man. You know, it was a lot of bullshit on both sides. That just goes back to like, okay, here you go. Just me being real. That's why I can see so much. You gotta be real about shit though. You gotta be real about how petty shit. Let me ask you this. Even though, like, Memphis is a petty ass culture, niggas is petty in Memphis, but how often in this city have petty shit made stuff pop off though? Like petty shit piss a motherfucker off more so than major shit. is because you know better than doing the petty shit. You know, like for real, for real. And so I can see how petty shit can form into some shit he ain't even supposed to be because of nigga being petty. Sometimes, man, when you get to be a certain age and a certain stage, man, nigga gotta be above the petty shit. I seen what you said too, Cypress. A nigga gotta be above the petty shit. Man, I fucked around the other day, y'all, and man, rubbed some tear gas in my nose. Do you know? Awful. 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 I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I'm still dealing with it a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Man, this shit, they're gonna get you right. I ain't bullshit. I ain't bullshit. I ain't bullshit. Man, this shit, they're gonna get you right. For real, this shit gonna get you right. This shit, they gonna get your ass. I'm telling you, I'm still dealing with it. Man, don't, man, be careful handling this shit, man, for real. Fucking around with this shit all loose. Touching this, touching that. Man, that shit burn, man. When I tell you that shit burn, that shit, I'm talking about cut your breathing off. And it was just a little bit. I can only imagine if I would have fucked around and had just a... Man, I was fucked up. Then you know how, have you ever been going through a situation and you be looking, learn something new every day, going through a situation and you be looking at yourself in the mirror, I'm really struggling, crying, snotting, like I'm fucked up. For real, I'm fucked up. I'm trying to eat cold Jello. Yeah, man, be careful with that tear gas. I'm telling you now. Oh, nah, the reason I got tear gas and shit, I be out here like Charleston White. Like, I told you, some days I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that. I got all type of shit going on, man. I'm telling you. So, I'm just telling you what's going on. I don't be with no 1,000 motherfuckers. Man, I got all type of shit. And I just fucked around and just so happened and man, got a sample of the shit. It worked. It worked. I'm telling you, man, it worked. It worked. Please don't run up on me with your mouth crooked. And this shit worked. Now I got all type of shit due to my introvert. But you're right. I'm definitely there. But man, you just gotta be. Don't ever use mace again. I didn't say mace. I said tear gas. This shit worse than mace. This shit worse than mace. I kind of wish I would have had some mace, goddammit. This shit with tear gas. Some more shit. Nah, this shit put me down. I was in the mirror. That's how I end up looking at myself. suffering, because I was already in the mirror, like going through my little regimen and shit. Yeah, I got that call to do the shit. And I fucked around and did like this with the same finger. And immediately, it was like, damn. I'm get back to retreat. Damn. I'm going down, man. I'm like, God damn. Ain't this some bullshit? Like, for real. Then I got to looking at my whole face red, eyes red, they crying, I'm snotting, can't breathe. Shit. But I just had a little bit of the shit. You hear me? You definitely need this shit. Man, listen. That's gonna fuck a person up. I promise you. It's gonna fuck you up. So that's the thing. Man, how you supposed to use this shit and you not, you know, I had a dream about throwing it in the car on somebody and they try to drive off. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what that shit do to a motherfucker. Like, that means somebody done tried to do something and then I done threw a trigger gas bomb in the car. I want to see how, because when I was sitting there going through my shit, how I was going through my shit, oh, you talking about the hand sanitizer. Oh, the hand sanitizer was at the gas station when I threw that shit in my eye. Now, the trigger gas was, nah. Nah, I'm for real. I was talking about, you know how I always get into it at the gas station. See what I'm saying? If I had me another gas station episode, I just throw that motherfucker in the car on a group of motherfuckers and see how they react. Because I know how I was reacting. I was down. You know, I was down. So, Memphis, a wild place. This nigga get. So I want to see the motherfucking car cutting up. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get to. I want to see the car cutting up. I want to see the car cutting up. That trigger gas gonna make your ass lay down. I'm telling you, finna. I got it. Man, what? JB2, he don't say better. I got it. That's how I got it. I got it because I got it. I got it because I'm a felon. And I got to think outside the box. That's how I got it. I got a gun charge. So they don't want me to have no guns on me all like that, loosey-goosey. Remember, Tamika, what's my motto? It's not mine, it's always yours. You see what I'm saying? So, that's how I got it. I got it because I still like to go places and shit. You know? You know what I'm saying? I still like to go places. I still like to move around. And, you know, I just like to have shit on me, though, at all times, though. Something to just fuck you over. Like, for real. That's just really what it's about in this lifetime. You know. Because I ain't bothering no nigga, so I'm trying to do something to fuck you over. Just being real. So yeah. Yeah. So y'all want to see the live though in the morning? I'm gonna go live with Stan G. I'm gonna just see where it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see where it go. Y'all know what I'm on. Y'all know what I ain't on. I'm gonna just see where it go. See what's happening. Chop it up. But I think I don't know, man. You know how that beef shit be, man. You know, niggas always gonna feel some type of way, man. And it's so easy to rub a nigga the wrong way. And a nigga feel this way, feel that type of way. And, you know. I feel you. You know, man, one thing for sure, bro. Like I said, in this shit we doing, just like they say, bro, you know, this and finesse too. It's a new song. I mean, shit, what really do we gotta talk about? That's what he going through right now. This is life. Could be too long and you showing what? Yeah, dude, I appreciate you showing up and support that, Joe. I'm gonna go live and see what he talking about and see what he coming with. You know, I wonder what Jook video they talking about. Y'all know what Jook video they all speaking on? Maybe the Jook video I was finna watch Adele's. Maybe he was talking about that. Okay. Man, one thing for sure, bro. I don't really get caught up in all that shit what's going on. Because this, man. The reason why I don't get caught up in this shit, man, because y'all should know why. It ain't my lane. And shit, a nigga just really, you know, y'all know the history. So a lot of this shit, they be talking about a mystery, but, you know, it's really history. So that ain't really my shit to be talking about. I talk about what I talk about. And, yeah, man, keep that shit peace, really. But we gonna see where this shit go as far as what he want to speak on. You know, I'm open to content. I ain't beefing with nobody on these social media ways, but shit really, you know what I'm saying? This shit be personal, like for real. So I don't really be, you know what I mean? A lot of folks, this shit be content, you know what I'm saying? But if I get to speaking on shit for real, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these content speaks is like, you know, nah. Man, exactly. We gotta live in this motherfucker. You know how good I feel? Because at the same time, I know everybody ain't pro truth. But you know how good I feel when I run into people and they tell me they fuck with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be on here causing no conflict or just they fuck with it. So I feel good that I done met 30 people, 50 people in the city from last year to this year who done told me they fuck with the podcast. I ain't ran into nobody who want to do me something, which I ain't tripping, but I am too though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get out here and make it seem like I'm a big bad wolf. That ain't what I'm on. Nah, nigga got enough smoke from just having enough smoke. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't be on here trying to stir up no shit, man. You know, especially no shit that ain't got nothing to do with me or could have everything to do with me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm on, man. South Memphis Mafia, my big pinky thumb. Trill, and Cole, they good one. Yeah, they cool. If I just sit back and think about shit though, man, a lot of motherfuckers done tried to be messy on this shit though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers done tried to be messy. I ain't gonna get on who it is, but it's a lot of motherfuckers done tried to be messy. Or, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit they do. And it's like, you know what? Why? Let me ask you this though. Why do it always go back to? It seems like BigTruDat get tied into it. If whether it's a motherfucker just referencing me, I always keep it. Hell nah. Elwood. Let me go ahead and play your song. I guess when you ask shit like that, like I said, you cause a distraction to the chat. What song we playing? Nah, I'm just with now. Man, that's what got me out the mix. Trying to put me in the mix. What you mean by? What you mean by? What you mean by? I'm confused by the names, folks. I don't know, folks. Nah, hell nah. Rubber Band Coat. That's one of my niggas. That's one of my niggas. That I came up around or came up on the nigga. I'm trying to see how you got confused though. What threw you out? What was it? Let's talk about it. That's what I'm here for. Especially when you getting all them interviews with motherfuckers, they can't get a conversation.
My folks know Dolph and them folks for real.
They can't get a conversation with they be confused. Man, you know what though? I think rubber band and paper are two different elements. I think what it is though, man, it just, I don't know. I can't even speak on what it is though. I can't even speak on what I know. You know what I'm saying? But salute. Yeah, well, what's the song? Nah, they two different people though. What's the song we playing? Let's spin this junk. Let's spin this track. Let's spin this hot track. Let's spin this hot track. Man, how about my fucking camera? As soon as I want to start engaging and doing more work with the camera, the shit that spin on it, the gimbal part, is malfunctioning. So I called Sweetwater. Called Sweetwater today. And Sweetwater said they gonna send me a new camera though. So I'm gonna start shooting some videos and shit though, man. Like I'm just bear with me, people. Bear with me. Getting it together, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do some shit for real though. Like I'm gonna start doing my own jumps for real because I can set the camera up, it move by itself, and then I can just really just rap. I can control the shit from the phone or the tablet, but I can just set the camera up and shit, just do my little editing. Y'all just need to go make sure that motherfucker get some views on it. You know what I'm saying? When I go do it, go check it out. And then see what I'm doing though, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. And I hopefully it makes sense to y'all. And I got a new one. She didn't like it, so she told me to take it down, right? So we actually went and did a new one. Got a new one I did with my camera and shit, so it looked better, looked crisp. That's why I actually said that. And it was something else I did with the camera. I'm like, damn, I gotta start fucking with the camera though. I gotta start using it more. That's what it was bought for. That's what, so I gotta start using it. But back to the music. So listen to me, y'all. I'm working some shit out. I'm working some kinks out. Cash money, big payback. Cash money, cash. I'm finna tell y'all. But I'm working some kinks out. And the reason I know this shit work, okay, like check this out. Prime example. Check this out though, just check this out. Check this out. Check this game playing out though. I may have said it to y'all before though, right? Like before, a lot that come with this music though, like for real. Like with me right now, I think I'm comfortable like in a streaming space. Like I definitely want to put some songs out and stream them. But check it out. When I was making music, like for real, a couple years ago, actually actively pursuing it, like I was noticed it wasn't getting reception. Like, let's say like a lot of independent artists, because you pay for the promotion, pay for the marketing, pay for, it take a lot. Unless your shit just hit like that, right? That don't mean you can't rap. That don't mean you can't do what you do. So, check it out. Coincide with the YouTube channel, right? I'm gaining followers just naturally out this shit though. So we at 5K. We at 5K. Shit, we gonna get to 10K. You know what I'm saying? God, we're gonna get to 15K. We're gonna get to 20K, right? So here you go. I'm going back. I'm looking at music. To me, the shit is old to y'all. It's old to me. It's old to me. Old to y'all, but it's really new in this aspect. A lot of people work singles a long time if it's good enough. So like I got songs on here that I want to check out, and I ain't got to punch out into the direction of the shit though. But like the views is so low to where it's like shit ain't nobody listen to it. It's just songs. So I'm like, but they on other platforms and shit like this. So it's like, you know what? Man, I can go back. What I did was I went back and shit just played one of my old songs and put it on my platform. And where a long time ago, them motherfuckers been on the internet for years, a couple years, and the views were like low. Put it on my platform, and the views were respectable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I got 500 plays. Damn. Like, I got some shit on here, they got some thousands, but I'm just talking about this particular shit. So my goal is, if I keep doing what I'm doing and build my platform up, shit, who knows what the music can do if I decide to put some shit out, especially if it's quality. Put it out. I got shorts that got 40,000 views and shit. I ain't got 40,000 subscribers. I don't know how many people tuning in, doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So The same could happen with the music if it catch the right amount of people's ears. Who knows what it can do? Especially if I keep building up a platform. You know, that's what I'm doing. So keep building this shit up. Get to that 10, 15,000 subscriber mark. And I'm gonna put music out before then, but I'm just saying. Put that shit out. And then hopefully it can do it naturally because I already, excuse me, so done built up the platform. I got 15, 10,000 subscribers and shit. You got a good chance of doing something, you know, other than, you know, putting it out. And it's like, damn. Because I was having a conversation with Levi. That's why, like, even with the interview, you know, some shit resonates, some don't. Cool. The interview with Levi, he signed with QC. Like, our first joint, it did like 3,000-4,000. The audio was fucked up on there. You know what I'm saying? But bro was like, he was contemplating quitting music because the reception. But when I listen to his shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, you make good music. Make good music, make beats. Like, he actually got music that I would listen to. So it's just sometimes it be about the timing. You know, but this shit can get discouraging. So I understand them on it. Appreciate that too, Ms. Jones. When you wrap that shit through distribution, that would get your streamer through a lot of social media platforms or something on Apple Music. It probably is, but some old shit, you know what I'm saying? But don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna put all this shit on here though. And then I'm gonna start building on my new catalog though. But it's like the old shit, they got them views this low like that. I don't feel it. So the shit that I wanna put on here, I'm gonna make sure I put it on here. Whether it's a live performance, I gotta get it off like that though. You know what I'm saying? I got some verses and some chorus verses and shit that I gotta get off. That I just slam this shit, and it's like, damn, I gotta put it out. I look at music now, all of this shit, bro. I look at this content, bro. Like really, that's all this shit is. I'm just building my content, so I might have this. I just look at shit as content now, though, my ears. So that's what I'm trying to do, though, because unlike a lot of these niggas, appreciate they met John once again. Congratulations, my brother. Salute to you and your channel. I pray. Appreciate that, Jonathan the Boss, man. I hope everything going well with you too, though. Pray your health continue to, man, you know, man, rise, bro, for real, for real. But, you know, like, I seen this clip on Instagram where this lady was like, man, if you over 35 men, man, somebody stole from me on this shit. She crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all this. She was like, if you 35, man, don't start rapping. Cause all these young niggas, all they doing is stealing each other's style, and nobody creative no more. And keep rapping. You know what I'm saying? Keep rapping. Somebody wanna hear this shit. Keep rapping. So that was another inclination. Like, man, you know what? Fuck that. You know, I might not want to run around and do shows and shit, but I definitely want to stream some music though. So, I do have a distro kid though. They actually be emailing me now, telling me to update my payment method. But at one point though, real shit, bro, I actually supposed to call this lady. I had like 22 monthly listeners on Spotify. Like I was actually doing my thing, and I had a little Spotify check too, but somehow I got knocked out the account. Motherfucker created the account for me. It was some bullshit. You know how you see a motherfucker you really supposed to smack shit out on? It being old don't really matter. Well, you can rap still. Yeah, man, I feel like that too though. Like I feel like I know I can rap, but then it's also the thing of like subject matter too though. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure my subject matter. Like, I still like to talk shit. You dig? I still like to talk shit. But then it's like, you know, what kind of shit? You know? What kind of shit? The Big Payback by Ash Money Cash. My bad. The Big Payback by Ash Money Cash Money.
Motherfucker tryna harm me, nigga must be crazy. OMG, it's an army, better yet a navy. Nigga playing with my money, nigga must be crazy. 30 in my chopper, then you try to come with disrespect. Coming to your house because you try to deform me with debt. Not knowing that you done went and bought a ticket to your death. Wanna be outstalking with the big dog, but you gotta take baby steps. You bringing 380, yeah. Your fucking ass is crazy, yeah. My star shit was crazy.
Did you?
Chopping like food for a bit, yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Saving that, you be gonna bang him. My nigga told me stay dangerous. Super sober nigga leave him lane. It's an army, better yet a navy. Motherfucker tryna harm me, nigga must be crazy. OMG, it's an army.
Man, this shit sound like it's distorted.
Playing with my money, nigga must be crazy.
Or is this my laptop?
It's an army, better yet a navy. Motherfucker
Did
tryna harm me,
you record this?
OMG, it's an army, better yet a navy. Nigga playing with my money, nigga must be crazy. July has been passed, man, your payment is way overdue. OMG, it's an army, ho, I'm about to send my soldiers through. You pussy, fuck over you. Do you with a brand new hole or two? Better do what you're supposed to do. Better set you back free, take over you. Don't go away, dispose of you. Didn't know you was this.
But get what though?
Wipe in the grave, I'ma poke your boot. Look what the hell you done chosen to. It's first it was negotiable.
On this joint right here, on that's what it is. It's the sound effect. Cause you really sound like a white boy. You know what I'm saying? You really sound like a white boy. Eminem-ish. You know what I'm saying? Cause on the last joint, you weren't coming like this. That's what I'm saying. You really sound like Eminem-ish, white boyish. But I get it. Okay. Yeah, too much. You talking what you talking? You make it. You hear how that shit sound like my computer finna go out? You ain't just hear how listen to this shit. He thought he was in there mixing up a bad motherfucker with our lead effect. I'm in the lab. So this man sad this shit. Right there. You heard this shit? It sound like my damn service was finna blow up. Too many effects, folks. But you talking this shit though. Like all them effects with a yeah ho is a yeah no. Is a no. My bad. All them effects with a yeah ho is a no. So once again, from me to you, I fuck with you though. Good bars, bad effects. Good bars, bad effects on that junk though. Good bars, bad effects. But I definitely fuck with the bars. Good bars, bad effects. No. You know what, bro? Every beat that I ever had, they got that yeah ho in there. I ain't never made no song to it. Real shit. Every beat that I ever had, they got yeah ho. I need to send that motherfucker to you. Cause I ain't never been able to come up with shit on the yeah ho. Real shit. I've never been able to come up with nothing on the yeah ho beats. I've been had that motherfucker since I've been out the penitentiary. Since 2017. Yeah, I got out 17. I still got that yeah ho beat. A nigga tell me he made it for you know how these boys will say anything. Like, yeah, I made this jump for Juicy J. I won't get it jump to Juicy J. But I ain't up with it though. Doom. Yeah, ho. That's how that junk go. And I just can never get jiggy with this shit. I'm talking about I tried and sat on it. Play that junk one more time. Nah, we ain't gonna do that now. We ain't gonna do that. I'm finna get ready to get out the live. There you go. No disrespect. I'm finna get ready to get out the live. So you definitely can go look up Ash Cash. Ash Cash. What is it? Ash Cash Money. I think that might be it. Ash Cash Money. Ash Cash Money. Ash Cash Money. Yeah. Folk be critical about his shit. He might be mad at a nigga, and I ain't said nothing wrong. He'll jump in the car. Then what he gonna do? He the type of nigga. He gonna go back, watch this motherfucker again. Damn, folk, I just see that. Hey, my God. I don't want to know him. I just say he be critical about his shit. I'm not a good rapper. Hell nah. Man, that shit was so old point. Man, this man to go back and watch the live and man want to have my day in court, man, for real. I thought you had got off this motherfucker. You good, man? Nah, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. I ain't say that. Just beat selection. For real. Beat selection, G. And so much on the effects. Like, you saying so much that you know what I'm saying? That ain't the right beat for that shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. The beat is ass. Let's just get to it. So we laughing and we already heard, we breaking it down. The beat ass. I don't know what made you, what was you thinking about? When you put them goddamn bars with that beat, what made you pair them two up, though? With the yeah ho in there. But you can rap. That's what it is. Your beat selection is terrible. You got that up north beat selection mentality, but you got bars. Yeah. That's what that is. Say yo. That's what you need to do. You got to work on your beat selection. The beat was ass. The bars, the beat, ass. Remember that. Not the bars, G. Just the beat. the beats will fuck a lot of rappers off, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of good rappers. Lloyd Banks. Did you grow up listening to Lloyd Banks? Let me just ask you this. Was you a Lloyd Banks fan? Tell your cousin, man, don't give you that type of shit. You did. Fuck that. He need to be your uncle for that motherfucking beat. You gotta be a third cousin. Would you met him at a family reunion? right, man, let's play this motherfucker again. Since we here, I really at all. Let's play this. Let's get to it again. Don't tell him don't make that beat no more. Don't make anything that sound like that no more. You got to get some, some more shit in with your beats. And we ain't, look, don't trip. Don't trip. And by doing this, that's what I'm doing. I'm listening again. I spoke too soon, really. Let me go back. You was going for that. Y'all was going for that old school vibe, right? Let me listen again. I was going for the old school vibe, right? Like real shit though. No bullshit. Gotta find beats that fit your rap voice. You gotta find beats because you really. I'm still trying to figure out what you was doing though, right? He really challenged his alter ego though. You know what I'm saying? Like you was trying to be another type of rapper or something. You know? I'm still on the fence about this one. We're gonna get your ass right over here though. You like being on this Memphis channel. You like jumping in the chats and saying this and saying that. We gonna get your ass. We gonna get you right over here. We gonna update your software. This what this shit sound like. The software was about to crash. Definitely. Yeah, I've been on the crunk type of style, like a lower infamous type of sound. Wider flutes. True, you hard critic. You need this type of criticism if you trying to do it. True, you a hard critic. You need this type of critic. Nah, I'm being real. Shit. That's no lower infamous, my boy. That's, you know what, though? I got a different respect for it, though. You know? I can take the cotton out of my ear. I maybe need to take the cotton out of my ear. I got a different respect for it, though. Wait a minute. I do hear like it put me, close your eyes. Stop bullshitting. Close your eyes. This dude kind of give us that kind of 3-6 feel. Stop. Wait a minute. It do. She wrong. Some pimp shit. Pop and rock. Nah, wait a minute. Nah, hold on.
It's an army, better yet a navy. Motherfucker tryna harm me, nigga must be crazy. OMG, it's an army, better yet a navy. Make a plan with my money. It must be crazy. In my chopper, then you try to come with disrespect. Come into your house because you try to pick on me with that. Not knowing that you done went and bought
See this. See this. I'm gonna say this though. You would have got me. I'm with Mick Jones on this. On the chorus, it sound like I can kind of go for it. But when you get to this verse,
wanna be outstopping with the big dog, but you gotta take baby steps. You bring it 380, yes. Your fucking ass is crazy, yes. My star shit was great, yes. Something like food for a baby, yes. Oh, see something like the lady.
you kind of sound like, what's that white boy name? What's that other white boy name? What's the other white boy name? Damn. Man, what's the other white boy name? MGK too, but it's another white boy. He big. He got a big career. He's somebody, man. He's somebody for real.
It's an army, better yet a navy. Motherfucker trying to harm me. Nigga must be crazy.
You motherfuckers never put these sound effects in there. Like when y'all went back and played this shit. No, he ain't Mac Miller. It's one of these new school of white boys though. If you put his name in, I'm gonna know it. Bro, if you don't feel like you sound like no white boy on this joint, you bullshit. Ain't nobody trying to be funny, G. On some real shit. Ain't nobody trying to be funny. You sound like a white boy, G. That's on my granny. Now you want me to cut the shit off? I'll cut the shit off. Shit, but you sound like a white boy. Shit, but you sound like a white boy. Shit, that's my fault. Shit, but how your style is on that joint like a white boy. Shit, you ain't sounding like Zach Lee's and them up there from Baltimore. Shit, ain't nobody trying to be funny. You being funny for putting this shit out. Shit, you bullshitting. Somebody trying to be funny. Nah, that shit, I heard you though, but I'm gonna get off this shit. You tripping though. Hell no. I said the lyrics sound good though, G. Damn. Nah, he don't sound like 6ix9ine. I can't even think of the white boy name, bro. I'm trying to think of the white boy name. And I ain't saying no but good white boys, first of all. But if you sound like a white boy, you sound like a white boy on that joint. That's how the delivery sounds to me. I ain't saying you white, but it don't sound like no dangerous. That shit like how you ad lib and that shit sound. Alright, bro. I hate you feel that way though, folks. You did. You said Miss Jones, hey, like a motherfucker. I guess you trying to be funny, but stop. That's my fault. I guess you right though. I thought you said, folk, you trying to be funny. That's on me, there, G. I thought you said I was trying to be funny. Nah, you sound white on that joint though, G. That's on me though, bro. But you do sound white on that joint though. Nah, he don't sound like White Sosa. It's the white dude that's hard, bro. The man got talent, bro. I can't think of his name. He a big white rapper though. He a big white rapper. He like major. He be wearing them skinny ass jeans though. Not talking about you. He be wearing them skinny ass jeans though. But he's like a he. I'm gonna tell you. I think he did a song with I don't know none of these niggas' names like that though. For real. I don't know none of them niggas' names for real. But I know he a major white boy. And just, it's like how at the end of Us, it reminded me of his ad lib. But that's on me for jumping the gun on. I thought you said you and you. But nah, bro. Yeah, nigga trying to be funny, bro. You know a motherfucker being funny over. I can take out the quiz there for. Yeah, you know a motherfucker being funny over here, though, bro. But at the end of the day, though, out of all of this shit, bro, you can rap. A motherfucker ain't saying the bars, like, Drew rap this big, he did. You can rap, bro. We just fucking with you on that joint. I remember I played one of your other joints on here, and everybody was like, that joint was straight. Like, for real. You can rap. It's just that joint right there. The beat selection, that ain't it. That's it. The beat selection. Like with that joint, it made you have to, you know what I'm saying, do that type of shit. But nah. Yeah, you were literally just better beats. Like what's the name said, bro? You two got buku shit. You know what I'm saying? You two got buku shit. Better beats. That ain't it though. With that one, the words, the flow, was just better beats, bro. Tell Cud don't put that yeah hole in that joint. Yeah. But nah. Don't start rapping, though, G. We ain't saying that at all. I'm gonna tell you the white boy name what time I do. I'm not saying you sound like a white boy at all, but on that joint you do. The other joints I heard you weren't rapping like. That's why I said it's you. Because it kind of threw me off of the lingo. Akon don't. You know that man don't sound like Power. Wow. Come on. Tipping on. Now what it do is Power Wild. It's the people champ. Come on, man. You know everybody don't sound like Power Wild. Ninja. Me Jones still tracks. Yeah, me a beat. I can get with. Bet. I'ma send you a beat. I got a beat for you. I'ma send you a beat. Real shit though. So don't take this shit the wrong way. If I jump the gun, that's on me though. But on some real, she said, Kid Rock. Man, this. I'm finna look him up real quick. Man, John, you need to stop with your shit. You need to stop with your shit, though. For real. I'm finna find the white boy real quick, though. Okay. I just looked up the greatest white rappers in 2025, and I'm finna see who he is. Hold on. No, I'm trying to see who he is. See, Miss Jones, you on some bullshit. Said, I ain't doing it. I'm trying to see who this white dude is for real, though. Yeah, Miss Jones bullshit, though. Get her. But she definitely bullshit. You can see it and I can see it. You can see it and I can see it. She said Kid Rock. Okay. Oh, okay, listen to listen to this though. Yeah, would y'all like to know who's some of the greatest white rappers of all time? She been trolling all the time. They got Hoodie Allen, at 38. Mark Wahlberg at 37. Brother Ali. I just saw Bubba Sparks on here too, though. Bubba Sparks, it was like number 40, I think. Jelly Roll at 33. Right, I don't listen to them boys. Ill Bill at 32. Mike D. Everlast. Lil White is the 29th greatest white boy rapper of all time, according to 2025. Ritz, number 28. The Rugged Man. Token. Power Wall, number 25. Okay. Bubba Sparks is number 24. This is serious this here, guys. Vinny Paz. Stop playing with Lil White, man. I mean, I guess these white rappers. Shit. Weird Al Yankovic is number 19. I want to hear you on the track, Miss John. You can rap or sing. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear something from you. Get her ass. Get her. Lil Pete, Yellow Wolf, number 17. Lil Dicky is number 15. I bet this white boy I'm talking about on here, though. Vanilla Ice. I seen him up there already. He was like number, I forget. Action Bronson is number 11. 21 Pilots is number 10. House of Pain, number 9. Mac Miller is number 8. Beastie Boys, number 7. I think this is who I'm talking about. G-Eazy. But it might not be G-Eazy. Post Malone, number 2. Mac Miller, number 4. Eminem, number 2. Who number 1? Eminem, number 1. Eminem was number 2 and 1. Post Malone, number 2. Jack Harlow. Let me see who Jack Harlow is. I think that's who it is right there. I think that's who it is. Jack Harlow. How you know? How you know? You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? This whole fucking time, he already knew who I'm talking about. You see how you snuff them out? You get to looking up these white boys, and there you go. He knew who the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Jack goddamn Harlow. Let me put eyes on him real quick. Fuck that. That ain't what I'm talking about. I knew you listened to him. Nah, that white boy can rap, though. That white boy can rap, though. But that's what I was talking about. That's exactly, so I wasn't wrong. You know, I wasn't meaning nothing, but I wasn't wrong. I can hear that and see when you come up. Do you listen to him? Just be real. I understand you say he hard. He can rap for sure, for sure. Do you listen to him? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. We having realism. You listen to Jack Harlow, though? That junk he had on 2K was a perfect example of the comparison. Yeah. Oh, shit. I do Nah, he can rap though for sure, for sure. There's some cold white boy rappers out here though, man. No insult to the white rappers. But recap before we get off, man. We talked about Dolph, Gotti, with a city of a hill, with all of the shit that done happened from that. You know, because nobody was really winners in this situation. I know a lot of people say Gotti may have won. Then you got people say that, you know, Dolph, some kind of way he won. But in actuality, you know, it was losses on both ends. You know, when you look at it in the microscope, you know, one alive, one alive, one not. But then you got the brother aspect. It's like it done been a lot of back and forth, and then it done trickled down. It trickled down to just, you know, whatever done happened in the streets, man. You know, this shit, nobody really win though, in my opinion. The microscope being on your target, shit, people trying to debunk it, figure shit out, and hit a few notes. He feels some type of way about that. Your guy is the king. Man, I'm not disputing over whether Gotti is the king or not, man. You know, that's not. It's a lot of kings around this motherfucker. You know, it's a lot of kings around this joint, though, man. And just as soon as we, you know, just understand this shit, though, man, we can be kings amongst kings, and, you know, shit'll be all right. Niggas will stop leading with they nuts, you know. For real, for real. Niggas will stop leading with they nuts, man. At some point, though, you know, we're gonna have to. I ain't gonna say it's gonna have to, man, because it's rough the way shit going. Like I said, we at 50 days, done been a murder. 50 days. Not saying it can't change, man. But, you know, with God here, you know, but it's rough in the city. Once again, I know it's rough everywhere, y'all, but we stay in Memphis. But we talking about Memphis right now. He made over rappers in which Dallas Big Stepper. Name somebody from Memphis that did more than Yo Gotti. He made over. So making rappers rich is the only thing. Shit, you can put rappers on. But now I get what you're saying. I definitely, bro. This ain't the station where we. I don't got nothing against Yo Gotti, homie. I've been saying Yo Gotti a hustler. But you just talking about rappers and shit though, like I was saying. But rich and put niggas on is like y'all get this shit confused too though. Like if you look at the whole paper route, if that's just what we talking about, shit, all they situations, shit, they straight. All they situations straight. CMG it's a bigger record label. They been in it longer. You know, he got more ties in it. You know, I've been said, in my opinion, Dolph Gotti had more money than Dolph. You know, the CMG brand was bigger in my opinion. But that don't take away from who Dolph was, though. You know damn well on the king is so stop playing paper rap. Man, I'm telling you, I know everybody the king. I stay in Memphis, bro. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. What are you saying, nigga? I stay in Memphis. I know damn well everybody feel like they the king in this bitch. What you mean? Don't know one nigga run this motherfucker. That's what I know. Dallas Stepper. I'm in Memphis, Jack. Exactly. The truth hurts. You know I got that. You know that's one of my favorite tattoos. I got this shit tattooed on the back of my arm. The truth hurt. I ain't do shit for this. We already been active in this shit. Man, yeah. Dallas Stepper, the same motherfucker. I remember Dallas Stepper though. Dallas Stepper, the same motherfucker said though, when Peso got killed, he gonna say, man, he the same motherfucker came on here and said, I remember you for this outlandish shit. Yeah, bro, we pay attention to you for the Memphis news. Like you wanted me to, you wanted to bait me in, talking about some, they said this and said that about who the man. You don't, no, you don't. I don't be on here talking about no bullshit like that. You know how a nigga throw some shit out there so you can say some more shit, try to bait you in. Talking about that, man. We come to you for the, man, cut this shit out. Ooh. Tried to hit me with a rookie move. Man, then they got to talking about all these scenarios on this and that. One thing for sure, bro, I don't solve crimes, bro. I don't solve crimes. I ain't trying to figure out who the nigga is. I ain't trying to figure out who the nigga is. None of this shit, bro. You know, that ain't my forte, bro. Cause I'm in Memphis, bro. I still stay in the city. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. I could be wrong. But I just kind of, you know what I'm saying, remember this shit here, though. When we was talking about, so was you on this joint? Was you on it? Was this your first time ever on this joint? You went on this joint that night we was talking about peso? Or say so P? My bad, say so P. You went on here that night we was talking about say so P? Was you on here the night we was talking about say so P? Or the day we was talking about say so P? Let me just ask you that. Nope. You said nope. I'm wrong then. I'm wrong then. My apologies. Player fuck up. He said he wasn't. No. He was not. I'm gonna take your word for it. I've been on the channel since you started it. For real. And you went on that joint? Alright. I'm gonna go back and see who said this shit then. They definitely said we come to you for the Memphis news. And they was talking about say so. I say so this, say so that. And I was like, bro, I ain't doing all this shit though. Trying to throw little hints out and shit like that. I'm like, hell nah. But if I'm wrong, P, that's on me though. I ain't fucked up with admitting being wrong, bro. This shit ain't. Yeah, nah, if I'm wrong, it's my bad. For sure, for sure. Hell yeah. But I ain't against being I don't need you. You don't need me for the Memphis news. Shit, that cool, bro. That cool, my nigga. I still feel like that was you though. And for you to say this shit, you know what I'm saying? I still feel like that was you though. I don't got ties in Memphis, man, bro. I don't got ties everywhere. I don't know about everything. I don't even give a fuck about everything. So a nigga that know everything, I don't even care. Y'all hate it on yo Gotti. I ain't said no hating shit. So they let me know you come in watching me. I don't hate on yo Gotti at all. So I ain't even gonna talk to no nigga that this got the crying emojis on somebody. Y'all hate on Gotti. You and your mob crew. Man, you still put crying emojis up, man. What did you say was funny? Right. You and your mob crew. Right. So you've been watching. You've been watching. Right. Right. You've been watching from the jump. Man, listen. That was you. That definitely was you. It definitely was him that said this shit. It definitely was you. I knew it was you. That's how you snuff a nigga out, though. That's how you snuff a nigga out. That was him that said that comment, too, though, about the say-so shit, just trying to figure out some shit. Because you wouldn't even say none of this old goof-ass shit. Nah, he ain't get out of line, though. He's just corny, you know. Just corny. You probably one of them Dallas niggas that still... You ain't new Dallas, is you? You still got the shag back there, don't you? You ain't new Dallas, right? You still old Dallas. That makes sense. You still old Dallas. Yeah, got his critic, his star, and a few more of the rest, pure haters. Only person that gets credit is star. It makes sense. Well, Truth don't hate on Gotti, bro. Truth don't got nothing against your Gotti, brother. Truth don't got nothing against your Gotti. Like I said, it's old Dallas thinking. That's the old Dallas with the shag thinking. That ain't the new Dallas thinking. That ain't the new Dallas way of thinking. You still thinking like old Dallas with the shag, with that mentality. Cause I don't hate your Gotti, man. Yeah, you know, we had them shit stars every once in a while. You and your mob crew. You sound like a goddamn, your mob crew. Yeah, it don't even sound. I am Dallas. I rock with Zomir though. New Dallas. I am Dallas. I rock with Zomir. You rock with Zo. You and your mob crew. All love, Miss Dallas. What credit do Gotti need though? It's in your face. I ain't, bro. Exactly. Man, if you a real deal nigga person, bro, you ain't finna hate on nobody that's successful. I often us got on this motherfucker and said, you know, me and Miss Jones just had words the other day because I was saying they got it, you know, been a hustler forever, bro. That was his MO. We been knowing Gotti as a hustler, you know, and we done been blinded, not me but them, because of the death of young Dolph. That it kind of put you, kind of make you forget about the type of hustler Gotti been his whole career. He been a money getting nigga. You know, and you know they were talking about he got inherited this, and man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. The mind of hustler. 3-6 never put nobody on. They just brought Lil White up. Lil White, Fragile Boy, Tila, T-Rock, yeah, all them guys. Project Pat, they put Project Pat on. Yeah. I just said that though. 3-6, we just talked about them the other day. Chrome, I'm really trolling. Let's go. We trolling though. They ain't, you know. But I'm just saying though. They gave my opportunity. 3-6 is probably mine. It's probably a lot of people in this city mad at 3-6. Just being real. I gotta do their research on them a little bit more. Cause 3-6 is, it seemed like they were just hard to get along with. Like for real. But listen, y'all, I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. It's a little late. Young Buck on too for nobody. A-Ball and G never did nothing for nobody. That's another note. That's another story. But you don't hear about a lot of people having those same woes with them either. You know? They don't. Yeah. Shout out to them folks though, man. Shout out to everybody from Memphis though, bro, who done made it, who, you know, done turned the negative into a positive though. You know, because this is Ball and G definitely not broken, washed up, my boy. I guess that's what whoever your people from Memphis told you, they broke and washed up. I'm gonna say this. You can Google Ball and G Network right now, and it's gonna say they in the millions. Low key, old head niggas, they don't gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to correct you on that one though. They might be old, but you know, they ain't washed. They ain't gotta be relevant to you. But ain't no sense in me even talking. For you to say something like that, they let me know you ain't the nigga I supposed to be talking to about shit like this. Pimp C and Bun B. Right. I mind them folk broke. Them folk legends around here, bro. They one of the legend fool who people still, you know, they still legend. Man, that's just your truth. Ain't nobody mad about this shit, homie. You tripping, bro. If you feel like a nigga mad about that, I'm almost 40. What I'm be mad about? You talking about your comments. It's your comments, homie. You been watching me since I started it. So why would I be mad? You see me? That's your opinion. You see what I'm saying? That's your opinion. I can't take up for what you say about somebody's music. Like I said, trap boy from Dallas, you know. Shit, I time him out. Nah, he's straight. He's straight. He's straight. We out of here. We'll see you again, Dallas. Big Stepper. I know you one of my biggest haters. I called your ass out. One of my biggest haters, man. You come, we edit every time. We edit with your truth. You coming with your truth, and I'm coming to debunk it. You coming with your truth, and I'm coming with mine every time. Every time I see you on the show, I see you in the chat. I'ma see where you going with it, and I'm on it with you. I'ma have some new Dallas shit for you next time. I'ma have some new Dallas shit for you next time. But you know what? It's cool because he ain't from the city though, so you can't even take it personal though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he ain't from Memphis, so you can't take that shit personal. He really, you know, speaking his whatever. So nothing he's saying is, you know, can affect anything or, you know. Montana on rapper. Work. I like Montana. He hard. Man, exactly, man. Salute to BEO, man. Salute to BEO. One thing for sure, people tend to say this. They're just like, people say shit about niggas who done been to the league. Kenny Money, he can rap. I like Kenny Money. People say this about people that done been to the league and might have not had a long career. They went. My little Kenny was sitting in the cell, got out, shot his shot, came up on a record deal, and brought damn near a millionaire. If he ain't a millionaire, he damn near a millionaire. You can't do nothing but salute this shit. You know? You can't do nothing but salute this shit. Y'all missed the point of a lot of shit. A nigga throwing they shot at this rap shit. You know, nigga throwing they shot. So he is just having to stick. You know? He is just having to stick, man. He is just having to stick. So a lot of time a nigga will miss the big picture and be talking about some shit that really don't even be making sense. Like I said, your opinion. I happen to like BEO music, though. I ain't gonna say I listen to everything he put out, but I don't listen to everything nobody put out. But I listen to his music, though. You know what I'm saying? I definitely support his music, and I happen to like his music, though. Just being real, though. Happen to like his shit. You know, he doing him. He doing him, and it done work for him and paying off. So salute to him once again. I'm out of here though. Sleep as hell, y'all. Man, shit. I need to write for my damn self, man. Get back active for real, for real. Bruh got it. Bruh got it. But I definitely went mad fucking with him on some music. Solo County motherfuckers. He said from Solo County. That was a good one. Man, definitely, bro. He not the best rapper in the world, but he definitely hard though. He definitely got some good music out here though. You know what I'm saying? He not the worst rapper. You know, he the best version of himself. You know what I'm saying? And he only getting better. But nobody, the best rapper in the world to me is Lil Wayne. And they just said his album flopped. You know what I'm saying? You know, love. They just said his album flopped. So you know what I'm saying? What is the best rapper in the world? He's a good rapper. Successful rapper. According to today's standards, his standards, his family standards. It's all that matter, man. You know what I'm saying? I love to throw my shot and be in that motherfucking position. You know what I'm saying? Where I can put out music where people can say, hey, this one's the best one, but I like this one. This one, and then, hey, I'm still signed and living out my dream, a dream that I ain't even know was my dream. You know what I'm saying? So shit, man, trust me, man, for a mob nigga, he doing well. So, yeah. I'm out of here though, y'all. That Lil Wayne album, yeah, I ain't gonna say it was slick ass, but it was, it wasn't one of his best junks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feature rapper. Or feature rapper. Yeah, he got a good 16 now. We should see feature Lil Wayne from now on. Why y'all hard on the GOAT? Well, you must just got out of work. Shit. You just come on YouTube at 3:20? Shit. Damn, what was it? In the cemetery? Damn, what you drive the EMT? What you do? Security work? What you do? Man, just getting on YouTube this late. No, you ain't going nobody to church in the morning, man. Appreciate you coming through though, man. Salute to the real Lil T, man. Me and Stan G in the morning, man. See what Stan G talking about. We want to chop it up, have a conversation. And see what's up with you. Peace and blessings, everybody. For I wish you right there, man. Likewise, too, bro. Appreciate you coming through. And remember, beat selection, bro. Beat selection, everything with you though. Cause the pen sharp, it's just the beat selection. So block out all of the shit we was on, the mid-on, the white boy shit. Pen selection. Pen good, beat selection, bro. Beat selection. Pen. No more yeah hoes. Ho now. Shut up, ho. You troll. I'm out of here though, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace. What do you say? Love, grease. Love, peace, and hair grease. Yeah.